Hello and happy Friday the 13th. How's everybody doing tonight? Hope everybody's doing well. Hope everybody's had a good Friday the 13th so far. And I don't know, maybe for some of us it's just getting started. I don't know. Let's see who's with me so far here. We got Captain Halloween, my buddy Keith. Hello. Robert Long, the Horror Geek. What's up, Geek? How you doing, man? Loki Vision. What's up, man? Hey, I'm going to do a live unpackaging of whatever it is that you sent me. Live unboxing here shortly. So, Eddie Wind, hello. Jordan, hello. Shannon, hello. Scott, what's up? Yep, I'm pulling out the menthol tonight. Nico, thank you for that $10 super chat, sir. Happy Voorhees Day, all. Off the cheese puffs and root beer, then back to party with Piz. Oh, off 4 cheese puffs and root beer. Okay. Then back to party with Piz and the gang. All right, man. Cool. Gotta have those cheese puffs and that root beer. Very nice. Thank you, Nico. Appreciate that, my friend. Let's see who else is with me tonight so far. We got Jason Neal, Sean Sr., Gwen Plain, hello. Jeff Overing, what's up? Christian Hall, hello. Has everybody had a good Friday the 13th? 12 midnight, hello. I'm close to drinking Olympia beer. Okay, there's Dave. What's up, Dave? We'll be having some of this tonight. Fresh out of the freezer. So, we'll be having some of that tonight for sure. CR, hello. Anthony Jordan, hello. Big Bear, what's up? Dude. There's Jilly. Hey, Jilly. Jeremy and I are ready for Spirit Halloween to be open. Our local Spirit Halloween opens next week. So we're going to try and be there opening day and be among the first people through the door. So why am I wearing a leather vest? A leather biker vest? Because I can. Because I just started an outlaw biker gang. So, you know, midlife crisis. I decided to start my own outlaw biker gang. And, you know, back in the corner. Yes, yes. Back in the corner with Mrs. Voorhees. Got the candles burning. The Friday the 13th shrine. So, you're just done watching Jason Takes Manhattan. Very cool, Captain Adam Smasher. So what I thought we'd do tonight, other than just hanging out and you know, having a good time, is do a couple of live unboxings. One of them is Friday the 13th related. And maybe if you guys want to, we'll tune in and watch. We'll do like a group watch party for the new Friday the 13th fan film, Jason Rising. Who's up for that? Ooh. Only watch part 8 is a guilty pleasure. I love part 8. I love it. It's, you know, it is what it is. Sounds like fun. Okay, cool. Hey, Jason, happy Friday the 13th to you, my friend. Big Bear, what's up? How are you? Hey, Jose, what's up? Up for it. Cool. All right, very cool. Hey, let's go ahead and let's do a live unboxing, shall we? Why not? Let's do a live unboxing. This is something that I needed about like I needed a hole in the head. I'm pretty sure there's only one thing inside this big box. I'm pretty sure there's only one thing inside this box, but I don't know why they put the one thing inside this big box. So I don't know, but let's open it up and let's find out, shall we? Let's find out what it is. I know what it is, I think. I'm just surprised they shipped it in such a big box. So here we go, Friday the 13th unboxing. Yes, there's one thing inside this huge box. But look at all of this. There's like 3 feet of this stuff. So they definitely packaged it well. So I'll give them that. I don't know. I caved in and I bought the Friday the 13th Part 2 Steelbook. I didn't need it. It was like $11 on Amazon, and I was like, why not? I've got the Part 1 Steelbook. So, I mean, why not? Friday the 13th Part 2 Steelbook. I can't help myself sometimes. But yes, the 40th anniversary limited edition Steelbook. Geez. Hey, Shannon, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. You are now officially One Scared Cat. Actually, I think this is your second time around as a channel member. Am I right? Thank you for that. So what's everybody done for Friday the 13th today? Guys watch any movies? Did you, maybe not even Friday the 13th movies, just horror movies in general? Hey, Carpe Horror, what's up? How you doing, man? Hey, Ryan. I figured you, not. I did not watch Part 5 today. I watched Part 1 earlier today with Jeremy. We did a watch along. If you missed that, check it out. Jeremy Voorhees was along for the ride for most of the watch along. So we watched Part 1, and then we went and got some pizza, and we came back, and I finished. Well, I started watching the extras on that Hell Night 101 Films new release, and that thing is loaded with extras, loaded, and every extra is like 20 minutes long. So I mean, I only got through half of them, and I was like, holy crap, it's almost 9 o'clock. I need to get my butt in gear. So the Horde Geek, you watched Part 5 earlier today. Did your part for Roy. There you go. Showing some Roy support. I appreciate that. By the way, if you guys aren't subscribed to the Horde Geeks channel, you should definitely go and check him out. He does some really great reviews of the kind of horror films that real horror fans love. Sleazy, good, bad, great stuff. Gory, ultra gory, good stuff. So go check out his channel if you're not already subscribed to the Horror Geek. You watched the first movie with me and Jeremy earlier, and for some reason I watched Jaws 2. Okay. Yeah, I love Jaws 2. How's pizza in Kentucky? The pizza we had today was pretty good. It was pretty good. So yeah, can't complain. Probably not as good as what as the pies y'all got up there in Jersey, but it was pretty good. It was pretty good. You watched Sleepy Hollow and then Halloween 2 after the watch along. Oh, that's cool. Been awesome, pizowell. Cool, cool. Oh, Jaws 2 was on AMC. Okay, cool. So you watched it too, Shannon? Oh, you got don't hike in the snow today. Okay, cool. I think I've got one on the way. Hey Lisa, how you doing? What's the most boring Friday the 13th to me? Hmm. Uh, I don't. I don't. I can't say any of the Friday the 13th are boring, to be honest. The remake has some lulls, as I recall, but I can't say any of them are boring, or any of them are even kind of boring. So, so let's do a shot here. Let's do a shot of some Dr. McGillicuddy menthol mint. Yeah, this thing is fresh out of the freezer. It's ice cold. I need to feel. I need the doctor. I need the doctor. Thank you. Thank you, as told by Gonzo, for the $4.99 super chat. Hello, Pizowell. Hope you and Jeremy are doing great. Have a good weekend. Take care. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Very kind of you. Hope you have a great weekend, too. Yeah, there's Mike. What's up, Mike? Had some Chinese and finished Friday the 13th part 1 tonight. Very cool. Oh, this brand new. Cracking the seal on this bad boy. So Nico, and as told by Gonzo, this shot is for you. I'm going to do a big one. Oh, you hear that? Look, 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 look. That is good stuff. Man, it just hits you, that menthol. It's so good. So good. So good. Got some pizza and watched Friday 1 through 3. Very cool. Very cool. Very cool. Down the bottle. It would end up being a very short stream if I did that. It ended up being a very short stream. Hey, Dr. Sick Flicks, happy Friday the 13th to you. Oh, Jilly, I don't want to be a bad influence. So don't want to be a bad influence. Hey, Shane, happy Friday the 13th. My thoughts on what? Fun Ghoul, what's up? How are you doing? You just watched Halloween 3? Maybe a little too early on that one. But you know what I mean? Never a bad time to watch Halloween 3 in my mind. So I earlier unboxed the Friday the 13th Part 2 Steelbook. Again, I needed it like I needed another hole in the head, but I couldn't pass it up because it was just like 10 or 11 bucks. And they shipped it in a really big box, festooned in protective things. I've never seen a package packaged like that before, but good on them. All right, Loki, I'm going to open your package right now, sir. Let's see, how can I get this sucker open? Let's see what this is. From my buddy Loki. There's a note here. Hey, Piz, I randomly came across this and thought you might enjoy it. Thanks for all the content. Cody of Loki Vision Films. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh my God. Oh my God, dude. Oh my God. How gorgeous is that? How gorgeous is that? Oh, Loki. Very nicely done. Amy May Pop Art. Raleigh, Durham, North Carolina. Well done, my friend. Well done. Very, very well done. You're the man. You're the man. Oh, goodness gracious. Loki for the win, exactly. Holy crap, man. Nicely done. Nicely done. Loki, let's get you, let's set up a shot of the doctor for you. Thank you, sir. Hey, the doctor is in. I have to loosen up this this biker vest. Already getting a little warm in here. Ah, Brandon Adamson. Thank you for the $5 super chat, sir. Can you review the Silver Scream by Ice Nine Kills? It's a horror-themed metal album. I don't normally review like music, but I'm really not that. I know of Ice Nine Kills, but I've never really. I don't think I've ever listened to any of their stuff. Anybody out there familiar with Ice Nine Kills? But thank you, Brandon. I appreciate that, man. I'll put that on the. I'll consider it, but I appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Thank you, Jackie. I really enjoy you and Jeremy. Jeremy videos. You guys are really cool. God bless y'all. Thank you, Jackie. I appreciate that. Very kind of you. Big Crack Rock, you don't care for Ice Nine Kills, really. Their music is like horror inspired, right? It's like horror movie inspired music, right? I have seen the Leatherface from Kotobukiyu. Yes, it's an awesome looking piece. Is that thing out now? Is it available to buy? It looks fantastic. Thoughts on 30 Days of Night? There's things I really like about it, and there's things that kind of disappoint me about it. It looks great. The vampires are pretty killer. No, there's things I really like about that movie, and there's things that I really don't like about that movie. It's a mixed bag for me. My favorite metal band. Oh gosh. I mean, there's a lot I like. I mean, I love Pantera. I like Slayer. I'm a big fan of Deftones. I don't know if you'd call them. I mean, they're metal, yeah, but they're kind of more moody metal. I like Road Games. Road Games is a good flick. Of course, Black Sabbath, of course, yes, yes. Tool, I like Tool, yeah. Absolutely. Haddonfield Slasher, you're watching The New Beginning as we speak. Very nice. I like Radiohead. Not a big hip-hop guy, but I do like Radiohead. I watch The Last Drive-In every now and again. It depends on what's playing. I don't watch it every week, though. Yeah, there's a lot of typo negative stuff I like. Ah, that's too bad, Big Crack Rock. You never hike. Blue got delayed till tomorrow. Yeah, I love the typo negative cover of Summer Breeze. That's a great cover. I love Peter Steele's voice singing Summer Breeze is just wow. Wow. It's just a perfect. It's just perfect. Perfect. I also love Crowbar's cover of Dreamweaver. So good. So good. Psyched for the Alone in the Dark Blu-ray. I am too. Got mine on pre-order. I'm psyched for the uh, Killer Party Blu-ray. Going to go ahead and pre-order that one pretty soon too. Oh, by the way, Trick or Treat Studios. I saw, Brandon, you mentioned Trick or Treat Studios. I got a notification today that my Halloween Kills mask has shipped. So that ought to be here pretty soon. That'll be definitely one to unbox. My blood candles over there are burning down to bloody nubs. Didn't pre-order Deadly Friend. I'll probably wait for that one to go on sale and get that one. I've not seen Deadly Friend in a long time. I remember liking it. I don't know if it's, you know, it's not something I'm going to rush to pre-order or buy like on day one. Yeah, I like Bush. Yeah, there's a lot of Bush songs I like. I hear Bush all the time on Lithium on Sirius satellite radio. They play Bush all the time on there. Yep, got Alone in the Dark pre-ordered. Yep. Summer breeze makes me. I can't even get that deep. Summer breeze. I can't do it. Now this is a box. I have no idea. I don't know what's inside this box. I got it just the other day, so this is going to be a totally. I have no idea what's in this box. It's from Something Entertainment, though. So let's see what. It's Something Entertainment. I don't know. We're going to find out together what's inside this box. Oh, thank you. You like my candles? Thank you. Is Kiss coming to Kentucky for their end of the road tour? They're on another end of the road tour now. Haven't they done like 20 different end of the road tours? Bram Stoker's Van Helsing. Something Entertainment sent me Bram Stoker's Van Helsing. Okay. Anybody familiar with Bram Stoker's Van Helsing? definitely didn't request this. I wonder, how did these people get my mailing info? I don't know. Bram Stoker's Van Helsing. All right. We'll put that over there. Well, oh, yes. Yeah, I'd love to see Meshuggah live. I forgot about Meshuggah. I like Meshuggah a lot, too. How can you not like Meshuggah? I love that dude's voice. He's just so intense, and he makes those, like, like double, evil faces. I guess you have to make a face like that to produce the sound that comes out of him. I do like Meshuggah, though. Meshuggah would be fun to see live. So let me see if I backed Jason Rising, and if you were a backer, you were supposed to receive a link with the movie an hour before it goes live on YouTube. And I thought they were going to do that at 9:30, but I don't see the link, so I'll just keep an eye out for it. If you guys still want to watch, do like a watch party for Jason Rising. You're going to go see Korn and Stain next weekend, Mike? Cool. I saw both of them back in 1999. No, we used to give out candy on Halloween, Brandon, but we don't anymore. Where we live now is no trick-or-treaters. So yeah, no trick-or-treaters where I live now. 2:30 a.m. in the UK, feeling tired but loving the stream so much. Oh, cool, Spaghetti Western. $99, the peak of Jinko jeans. I know. You're getting audio crackling. Damn. I thought I'd fix that, or I'd hoped I'd fix that from last time. Did a Windows update and deleted a bunch of crap off the laptop so that it would run a little faster. I'm not hearing anything. I'm directly monitoring it, and I'm not hearing anything. Is it maybe is it this thing that's maybe making the sounds? Thank you, Toronto Freddy, for the $5 Canadian super chat. Very kind of you. I just entered the chat, and all I hear is Pizowell say, "Yeah, I like a bush." What a time to enter the chat. Am I going to shave and grow out the stash for Bucky? Of course. Sounds like interference from a mic being too close to a light. Oh, really? It's really not. It's not close to a light at all, really. Let me try. All right, I can always move over to the regular setup if it becomes too much of an issue, which I may do that here momentarily anyway before we watch Jason Rising. But thank you, Toronto Freddy. I appreciate that. Gabe K. Okla, thank you for the $4.99 super chats. Very happy Friday the 13th to you and all the friends in the chat. I'll be watching Friday the 13th under the stars tonight. Oh, very cool, Gabe. Very cool. Thank you for that super chat, man. I appreciate it. Sounds like you're going to have a nice Friday the 13th tonight. No, not playing Dark Souls. Not really gaming at all, to be honest. I've not gamed in a long time. Let me try moving the mic around here and see if that doesn't improve things a little bit. That way it's even further away from the light. But I don't know. Let me know if that's any better. Oh, let me give you, you guys a shot. Why not? A shot, why not? For Gabe. This one is for you, Gabe, and for Toronto Freddy. Cheers. And happy Friday the 13th. What's going on, Lauren? How are you doing? Ooh, that's just what the doctor ordered. Hey, Sting of the Scorpion, how's it going? Hey, hey, Phil, what's up? How are you? The next figure I'm looking forward to is the NECA Part 7, Friday the 13th Part 7. Because that one is apparently out in some stores now already, like in Walmart and stuff. So, I don't know. I would like to get my hands on it at some point. I did check my local Walmart just the other day, and my local Walmart never has anything cool, so it wasn't there. Which Friday the 13th do I recommend for tonight? Honestly, I watched the first one. Watch the first one. That's where it all started. And I think the first one is severely underrated. Did not get my hands on a PS5. I'm not really trying to get my hands on a PS5, to be honest. I've not turned on my PS4 in a long time. Got to be over a year since the last time I turned on my PS4. So it's been a while. It's been a while since you've seen the OG. Can't wait to get that Jace. Yeah. It's out there in the wild. It's in some stores, but it's odd that it's in stores yet it's not like available on websites. So I intend to do an unboxing of it whenever I get my hands on it. Definitely. And the Halloween Kills mask from Trick or Treat Studios is on the way, so I'll do an unboxing of that one also. Has the audio cracking? Has it ceased? Is it continuing? How's it doing? I may just not be able to. I don't know. I know I did some work on my laptop and got it running a lot quicker, and I thought maybe that would. Oh, the audio is fine now. Okay, cool. The cracking is better. Okay, cool. The audio crackling stopped. Okay, good. Okay. I guess it just needed a change of location. The microphone just needed a change of location. Let's see. Still nothing from Jason Rising. Let me check and see if not available on the YouTube channel yet. Hopefully soon, though. I'm going to take this daggone vest off. It's too hot. Oh, goodness gracious. It's crackling again. I wonder if it's, I don't know. I think it's something with the laptop, honestly. It comes and goes, not a big deal. I tell you guys what, don't go anywhere. I'm going to jump from my laptop over to my PC. It'll only take a couple of minutes, but I will be right back. Hang tight. Sounds like a power supply issue. That could be it too. Volume on the laptop is set too high, maybe. Yeah, why didn't I think of that? Let me turn the audio down here. All right, let me turn the audio. Okay, the audio is down now. And let's see if that maybe helps. All right, so I turned the volume down a little bit. I don't know if that worked or not. I don't know. We'll see. See how that goes. It's only when I'm talking. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure what the issue is. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I will be right back in just a couple of minutes. I'm going to switch over to the other computer, and I will be back momentarily. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. All right. I think I'm back. Yep, I am back. Hello. All right. Sorry about the technical issues. My bad. I guess I don't know. I'm going to have to figure it out. I don't know if it's the laptop. I don't know what the deal is, but we'll try and figure it out. So okay. Probably yes, I am back. Oh man, I lost a bunch of people. I only said I'd be gone for a few minutes. But thank you all who stayed. I appreciate it. That's right. My real friends are still here. But again, thank you all for staying. How big is the man cave? It's fairly good size. It's a fairly good size. So really what took the most time was just taking the webcam off of the laptop, running it over here, plugging it in, and switching everything over. So tomorrow, you're 53 tomorrow, Dave. Well, happy birthday, buddy. Any big plans for your 53rd B day? Old Jilly held down the fort. Good. Scott, you picked up Delirium. Nice. Yes. Oh God, I love Delirium. I'm glad you liked it, man. Yeah, it's awesome. Still nothing about Jason Rising here. Wonder what's going on there. Gonna see Don't Breathe and Dinner. Cool. Or Don't Breathe 2. My first week off since December. I can't even make a fist except to wrap it around a root beer. Oh man. Any big plans for this week, Nico? Sting of the Scorpion, you got Delirium too? Oh, you need to watch it, man. So much fun. So much fun. No, Jeff, I've not seen Body Melt. I have not seen Body Melt. Yes, I've seen The Ambulance. I've got that. I've got the Scream Factory Blu-ray for The Ambulance. Good flick. Lots of horror movies and spaghetti westerns, and maybe who knows a shower. I would try and squeeze in a shower between the horror flicks and spaghetti westerns. It's not a bad thing. Hey, David, happy Friday the 13th. Would you ever consider having a horror-themed fish tank? I don't know. I used to. We had fish tanks when I was a kid. We had fish tanks in every room in the house when I was a kid. So a horror-themed fish tank with like the Part 6 Jason and on the chain under the water would be cool. That would be pretty cool. But I don't have any place to put a fish tank down here. Over the past couple of years, you've gained more of an appreciation for the original Texas Chainsaw. Well, that's good. That's good, Anthony. Oh, crap. Jilly, you're rocking out. That Friday the 13th disco theme? That's what it's all about. Oh, thank you, Justin. I believe this shirt's available in my TeePublic store. Uh-oh. Here is the link for Jason Rising. Who's up for a Jason Rising live watch party? You grew up 40 miles south of the neighborhood that inspired Poltergeist. Oh, that's cool, Phil. Yes, I have seen The Empty Man. Numb. I really liked it. Really good flick. The link is only available right now if you were a backer. So if you backed the film, then the link is available now. If you didn't back the film, then the link is not available for another hour or so, I believe. Yes, please. Okay. Yeah, why don't we give it let's give it a shot here. I thought the trailer looked really good for Jason Rising. I asked the director of Jason Rising if I could do this little watch party tonight. He said, cool. So I guess we're going to go ahead and do it. Jason Rising is 57 minutes and 42 seconds in length. That's a pretty good length, I think, for a fan film. So, can you show the film? Yeah, I asked the director today on Facebook if I can do the watch party, and he said sure. So, hey, the movie geek, just coming by to say hi, and I'm currently watching Jason Lives. Oh, cool. It can't be worse than Hannibal Rising. I sure hope not. All right, so let's give it a shot here. Let's check out Jason Rising, a Friday the 13th fan film. Okay, here we go. And here we go. Language and images that may be unsuitable images. There's no nudity. I did check ahead. It's like, there's no nudity in it, right? And the guy's like, no. So.
My dad told me a story once. A story of a vengeful mother and the death of her son, Jason. I didn't believe it at first, but this town has a dark history. Covers it like a thick fog. Some say Jason never died. No one knows for sure. Legend goes on Friday the 13th, 1984, he returned to Crystal Lake.
What have they done to you, my sweet boy?
He killed 37 people and was fatally wounded by a 12-year-old boy. But that wasn't the end.
I really don't like this. This place is creepy.
What are we doing out here, Sheriff?
What needs to be done? This is gonna be a long night.
This is Jason Rising, the new Friday the 13th fan film.
Did you just see the look on that Jarvis kid's face?
Yeah, I'd be fucked up too. I found my mom dead in a bathtub.
It's gonna be a lifetime of therapy.
Hey, you quit your yapping and you keep digging.
Should have been a fireman.
Get in there and lock it up.
Lock it up! Jesus Christ. Toss me the lock.
Don't let them live, Jason. They must be punished.
Good riddance.
God damn it!
That was a bad idea.
He said he was dead! Get me out of there! Hurry! Go in! Go! Hurry!
Wow. Just buried him alive. How was that opening? Pretty cool. Yeah, very, very good production value already. Yeah, jeez. No doubt. No doubt that'll be the last of Jason. I agree. That's true, the horror geek. That's true.
Stop looking at me like I'm crazy. Stop looking at me like I'm crazy.
Hey, Dad.
I never meant to let you down, son. I'm sorry, son. I'm sorry, son. I'm sorry, son.
You'll be happy to know things are going pretty well down at the station. Not that it's up to your standards, but I have everything under control. Other than the occasional lost dog, it's actually pretty boring. What else? Oh, Eve's finally starting to take this job seriously. Really have no idea why she joined the department in the first place.
Dispatch calling Glover, over.
Hey, Sue, what's up? Sorry, I mean, go for Glover.
You see the sheriff this morning?
No, I haven't seen him today.
Let him know there's a 187 at the corrections farm.
Yep, sure. Okay, we'll be there.
Thank you, Jera, for the $2.99 super sticker. Appreciate that.
Hey, Pete. Where the hell are you?
Speak of the devil. Glover, I told you, use the calls. Go ahead.
Yeah, they need us over at the corrections farm ASAP.
Copy that.
Pete, can you bring me some more coffee?
Well, duty calls. Pick you up some coffee. What'd I miss?
Not sure. Just got here myself. That's with the marshals.
Not quite sure.
You Sheriff Daughtry?
That's right. This is Deputy Eve Glover. You mind telling us what the hell's going on here?
I'm Barry Wilson. This is Jed Daniels. We're with the U.S. Marshal's Office. I'm gonna need you to follow us.
Lead the way.
Ha! Some garden shears. I wonder what movie that was an homage to.
Exactly 47 minutes ago, he fled into the woods.
You guys know this area better than we do. We're gonna need your assistance in setting up a joint task force so we can track them down.
I didn't need to see
We
that.
apologize for the intrusion, but we need your full cooperation on this.
Of course. We're here to help any way we can.
How many fugitives are we talking about?
3.
Well, then they're going to split up at some point, go separate ways.
Yeah, she's right. It's better to catch them all at once, but
We just received the info on our runners. Serena Patrick, 27, 10 years for armed robbery and assault.
I did not
Bobby
need to see
Walker,
that, man.
33, 15 years for the murder of her ex-wife. Alexandra Palmer, 22, 5 years for a hit and run while drunk driving.
But let's get moving.
Yeah.
It was his. It was his finger.
Call sign for getting your dick cut
Exactly,
off?
Rick. That was his finger.
That is not a thing, Glover. This shouldn't take long. We'll have these little ladies back in no time.
What? You sure you don't want me to just go in with you?
Nah.
All right, well, I'll radio back to you when I get to camp.
All right. Good plan. Keep your eye on the sheriff. Make sure they don't fuck things up.
Fuck it. Oh, I can't climb that thing. Not my problem. Damn it. Come on.
Better hurry up.
Suck my dick.
I wonder where they're trespassing to. That's funny, Scatterbrain.
Hey, sis? Is that you? I didn't think you'd be here this soon. Serena?
Hello? Who's there?
I've heard lots of girls say
Serena,
that, Sting of the
quit
Scorpion.
around.
Jed, this is Bear. Do you copy? Jed, do you copy?
Where's Serena? I don't know. Let's just stay close.
You think they went over?
Most likely.
And what's over there?
Nothing to worry about. Just some land that's been locked up in a legal battle for a couple of decades.
Used to be an old camp back in there.
Is there any other ways in here besides the old access road Bear's headed to?
Well, we figure with Bear going in through that back road, we'll hike in.
Hike in?
Oh yeah, that shit's all overgrown. The only way in is by foot.
Well, that's going to give him one hell of a head start.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long night.
Do you hear anything?
Legal battle, yeah, it's funny.
Do you hear it? Shut up. I need to listen.
There's a part 2
Should have seen your faces.
Why the fuck
reference.
would you do that? What if they hurt us?
Relax, you big bull dyke. We're the only ones out here.
Come on, how am I supposed to relax since we're surrounded? I mean, what the fuck are we gonna do?
They're not coming in here.
Why not?
Didn't you see the sign when you came in? This is Camp Crystal Lake. This place is cursed.
Oh, get the fuck out of here.
It's true.
It is cursed.
A long time ago, some ugly-ass kid named Jason drowned in this camp. His mom worked here. She blamed the counselors, but nobody believed her. So she went nuts, ended up killing a bunch of people because of it.
Sounds like they deserved it.
Yeah, well, she didn't get everyone. This one girl fought back, cut that bitch's head clean off.
Bullshit.
That's not even the best part.
I don't want to know the best part.
Of course you do. A lot of people around here say Jason came back the night his mom died. He murdered 3 times as many people as she did, but they killed him too. They say his body is still buried in this camp somewhere. Which is why nobody's coming in here and why we're safe. We just need to wait it out until nightfall and slip out through the cracks.
Hey, Christian. How's it going, man?
Rest up. Sundown's in 2 hours.
What is going on? I don't know. I don't know what's going on, but I like it. I like it. We've got zombie Mrs. Voorhees, headless zombie Mrs. Voorhees wandering around.
Fuck me, I was just there, bitch.
Serena? Is that you? You're fucking around. Shit isn't funny.
Not our final girl. No. I'm digging this. I'm digging this. What's everybody thinking so far? How's she walking with no head? It's the evil guiding her. The evil is guiding her.
Lydia? No, Lydia! Lydia! Come on, please, Lydia, please. No.
Lydia ain't waking up. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Damn. Like somebody just walked on my grave.
This is a good location.
I still can't figure
Not
out
scared.
this way to begin.
I think I need to go back here and blow out these candles. I'll be right back. I'm smelling smoke. I'll be right back.
This would be the place to do it. You know, I probably should go and try and find Bear soon.
Yeah, I'm just curious. Why didn't you go with him in the first place?
I don't know. Maybe he thinks
A couple small town cops couldn't handle the job.
You know, you said it, not me.
Glover, where are you?
Just give me 1 second.
Head over to the cabins. I'll meet you there.
All right, I'll head towards where Bear should be.
Hey, radio in anything odd.
This whole place is odd.
Ouch. Ugh, ouch. Happy Friday the 13th, Gene. That hurt.
Where have you been?
Sorry, can't a lady get a little privacy?
Oh, yeah, sure. I'm sure the fugitives will just wait for us. Look, it's getting dark. We have a cluster of cabins here and 4 square miles of camp to search. I want to comb through these cabins. You start with that one over there. I'll start with this one.
So that one over there?
Yeah, that one right over there.
Just right over there.
Move it. There. Is that you? Glover.
Yeah, everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Christ! Glover! Thanks for the heart attack.
Yeah, the candles I had burning back there burned down to nothing, and they went out. I smelled smoke. So.
Search the rest of the cabins.
Dude, I think this
All
thing is
good.
giving me a staph infection.
Good, you deserve it.
Hey, Josh.
I really scared you, didn't I?
I will shoot you.
Oh my gosh, you should have seen the mattress I saw. Talk about scary.
Yeah, you're really
This is Jason Rising, a Friday the 13th fan film.
really did.
Charlie.
I totally
could have shot you.
I got you.
It's not funny. Another cluster of cabins beyond that tree line.
Kneel before Mother. You've done well, Jason. Mother is always watching. Their suffering will be our revenge. It's time to punish them for what they did to us, for what they did to you, for what they did to you. Make them suffer for what they did to you. Make them suffer for what they did to you. Make them suffer for what they did to you.
That looks like a pretty good place to hold on. Check it out.
Good night, Nan.
Well,
Thanks for
keep on
hanging
your
out.
toes.
Have a good night.
I don't think these gals are going to be greeting us with milk and cookies.
That's too bad. I'm kind of hungry.
Hey, Sheriff. This is Jed. You got a copy?
Go ahead, Jed.
Remember when you said, call it anything odd?
What'd you find? I hope it wasn't another penis.
I don't know. Some sort of crate or a coffin.
Anyone I know inside it?
Not unless you're friends with Houdini, smartass.
What's that supposed to mean?
I don't know. This thing looks like it was heavily locked up. Chains, padlocks, the works. Oh, and one other thing. It says, do not open on the lid.
What's wrong? Looked like you saw a ghost.
It's nothing.
It doesn't look like nothing.
Any word from Bear?
No, nothing yet.
Call me as soon as you do.
Thank you, Josh.
Fuck me. I knew she would fucking ditch us. Keep it down. One small noise and we're caught. You think she's coming back for us? Are you serious? I trust her about as far as I could be standing. I told you she was gonna bail on us. It's like she knew where she was going. Yeah, well, if she did, we better catch up. My guess is she's headed towards the lake.
She bailed on everybody.
Shit! Alex, wait up!
She bailed on existence.
Alex! Wait! Wait up!
Oh! Wow. She bailed on life. She bailed on everybody. She just bailed. Period.
Shit! I could have shot you. I probably fucking should have, asshole. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Calm down. Calm down. What's up with that crate back there?
I don't know.
Do you think they would remake Children of the
Something right
Dead?
about
Oh
this
my
place,
God. Ugh. Ugh.
Yeah, I feel you. The sooner we lock this shit down, the better. Let's go.
Fuck yeah.
Glad to hear it, Silmer.
Is it you, Bobby? Oh, Serena. It wasn't funny the first time either. Oh, come on, I need help. The pain is killing me.
Jason with a touch of the dramatic, you know.
Close.
Over here!
Find anything?
What is it?
This is fresh.
Hold on.
Guys?
What's wrong?
Jesus.
If that doesn't creep you out, I don't know what will.
We shouldn't have come here.
You think?
Over here.
I'm gonna go see what Bear's sniffing out. You go with Jed, head towards the lake, and be careful.
Come on.
Looks like your runners came this way. One stop.
Fresher than
One
your
kept
cheese
going.
puffs.
Well, we know what happened. To the
Sorry,
one that kept
Beth.
going.
Sorry, you got stale
Can you
cheese
tell
puffs,
if she
Nico.
went in a different direction.
No, I don't think so. Looks like the tracks end here.
No, this shit adds up.
Oh, man. Why'd they have to go this way? You know, the one back there was probably dead weight.
It's hard to believe those two could put a machete through a tree.
You want to know what I heard?
No, do tell.
This place has a death curse.
Is that right?
Bear.
Over here.
Yeah, it's another one of our girls.
Things are getting strange around here by the minute.
Tell me about it.
This doesn't belong to the camp. Looks like they had help.
Oh, yeah? Why is it still here?
I'm not sure.
What?
So we know why it's still here. After the look, she's only been here a couple hours.
You think this is from one of their own?
Glover, you copy?
Pete, I was just about to call you.
Yeah, we got another one.
Let me guess, Bobby Walker alive?
Yeah, no, she's dead. Head trauma.
And I found another set of tracks. Someone bigger.
Pete, I don't think we're alone out here.
We need some answers. We'll meet you back at the camp.
Copy.
Hey, this makes 3 of them. Does that mean we're done here?
I'll follow you.
These are the tracks lead down that path.
We need to find out what the hell's going on around here. I'm gonna go try to find my deputy.
Okay, I'll catch up.
You sure?
Oh, go ahead. I got Betty. This won't take long.
All right. You watch your ass. It's me.
Where's Bear?
He said he'd be a minute.
And you fucking left him?
He found another set of tracks. He wanted to check them out.
I'm going after him.
Let him go.
I like the fact that all of these characters are adults too. I like that.
Come on, man.
What is it?
We're not alone.
What? Where?
It's been following me for the last 10 minutes.
Pisser.
What?
Let's do the pisser.
Now?
Yeah. I might bring him out.
Fine. I'll be around and flush him out. We should head back. There's nothing else we can do around here.
Hold on a second. I gotta take a piss.
That'd been a good idea. That'd been a good idea. Calling the gun Betsy instead of Betty.
Sheriff!
What the hell is going on?
We need to get the hell out of here.
Best idea I've heard all night.
I can't believe this shit is happening. Maybe the old man wasn't so nuts after all.
What are you talking about?
Nothing. Come on, let's move.
You know what? Fuck you!
Whoa, what the?
Well,
You know what, Pete? My ass is on the line the same as yours, so if you know something, you owe it to me to tell me.
It's nothing, Eve.
Deputy Glover.
My dad used to tell me these stories.
He told us all stories to scare us straight.
Yeah, but these stories were always the same, down to every last detail. You remember the Voorhees case?
Sure.
My dad always said that he was the one that buried Jason Voorhees, but he wasn't dead.
What?
Somewhere in this camp after it was condemned.
That's crazy.
I know. That's what I told myself, but
But?
he wrote those words on the lid, Eve. He said it was chained up heavy and locked down tight.
So the crate that Jed found.
I agree, Nico. I agree.
Well, then we have to go in and see if anybody's alive and then get the hell out of here.
I'll search where I last saw Bear. You head to the cabins and wait for me. This is a
10-minute fuse. If I don't radio into you by the time that goes out, you jump on an ATV and you ride like hell. You hear me?
And what are you gonna do?
I'll be fine. Eve, thanks for not running away from me.
Pete, haven't you figured this out yet? Stop. That's just a crazy part, though.
Yeah. Me too.
Mama, mama, can't you see what is on me doing to me? Mama, mama, can't you see what this army's done to me?
That big laser sight doesn't help him stay concealed. It's a nice touch, but
Ted! Hi, motherfucker.
here we go.
Want some of this shit? Huh? Want some of this shit, motherfucker? Huh? Ugly motherfucker, you want some of this shit? Huh? Huh? Ah!
Oh. Whoa. That might have been a little over the top. I think that was just a little over the top.
What the fuck is going on here? Bear! No. Come on, man. Who's there?
Oh!
Is that all you got, you motherfucker?
He ripped his arm off, or cut his arm off, and then beat him to death with it.
Good boy, Jason. Mother is pleased. There are still others out there. Go and kill them all, Jason. Kill them all.
That was like a Mortal... That is a Mortal Kombat kill, actually. From Mortal Kombat X. Oh.
This is Deputy Eve Glover. I'm at Camp Crystal Lake. I am an officer down. I repeat, this is Eve Glover. I'm at Camp Crystal Lake. There's an officer down. I repeat, this is Eve Glover. I'm at Camp Crystal Lake. There's an officer down. No, please.
Who is this? Who the heck's that? Bob Ross's wife. Bob Ross's wife to the rescue, man. It's Dr. McGillicuddy.
Hey. You okay? Okay. No, you're okay. Come on. I gotta keep going.
Just give me a minute.
Come on, Pete. We're right there.
Uh-oh. Is this the chainsaw, or is this the circular thing from part 7? Chainsaw. Oh! Yikes.
My sweet boy, what have we done to you?
Sponsored by Still. That's funny, Geek. Never a good idea to run with a chainsaw, even if you're technically dead already.
I hate laundry days. Those women stink. Hey, asshole.
Excuse me?
Weren't you supposed to clean up that mess?
I'm not doing that. Make one of the inmates do it.
There's
Well,
Vincente
somebody said
DeSanti.
you're supposed to clean up the dick blood. Besides, that's a health code thing for inmates.
Well, that's bullshit.
Hey, I bagged the dick. That means you clean up the rest.
Oh, okay. That's right. Well, still not doing it.
You are such a lazy piece of You hear that?
boss. The boss. He's gonna have your ass.
Hey, you kiss my ass.
Out of my way! Shit. What the hell happened?
Hey, where are the marshals? They're dead. You got a first aid kit in this place? I could use a painkiller.
Hang on.
We're 12.
I have an officer down coming dispatch.
Try these on.
Oh, you're a lifesaver. Any luck?
Uh-oh. Okay,
Cut the
so
power.
so what happens if Corey Feldman shows up at the end here?
What the fuck is that?
What do we do?
Get back and close the door. Close the door.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. I got it.
What the hell's going on? Well, Adrian
I never
King
thought I'd have to do that again.
saved the day.
Are you guys okay?
No, he needs a hospital.
I'll be fine.
How did you
Huh.
find us? I live nearby. I heard your distress call and thought I might be able to help.
I'm glad someone did.
Yeah. The boy. You should have stayed at the bottom of that lake.
That was a nice pick.
Who are you?
Let's just say I have a history with the Voorhees family, and your father helped me at a time when I really needed it.
I always thought the old man was crazy.
He was anything but that.
Thank you.
Hey. What are you going to do with that thing?
It's personal.
Wow.
Hey, Dad. You're right. I'm sorry I didn't realize until now. I never understood the burden you had to carry. I sure as hell feel it now. I'm sorry for doubting you. I hope you find peace knowing that what you did for the people of this town will never be forgotten. And I swear that as long as I'm breathing, I'll do the same.
Dr. Fields. It's funny.
Hey Alice, it's me, Dr. Jenny Field. I just wanted to check in and see how you're holding up, and hopefully that new medication is keeping the hallucinations at bay. You've been through so much. We both have. Anyway, call me, let me know that you're doing okay, and take care. Bye.
Payback's a bitch.
Well, So what did everybody think? I liked it. I thought it was really well done. It got a little much toward the end, but it was really well done. I thoroughly enjoyed it. Did I know? No. Well, I didn't want to say anything, but I mean, I thought it was kind of obvious that it was going to be her because of the paintings and the wine. Because she's a artist, Adrienne King, and she's a wine maker too. What do they call those people who make wine? Oh, I don't know. She makes her own wine. So Jason's not dead. Of course he's not dead. So yeah, that was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. Pretty cool. Let's see. I liked it. 5 skulls, fun. Wasn't bad for a fan film. 10 out of 10. 7.5 out of 10. It was okay. It was good. I really wanted to see Corey. Good stuff. I really like to see. That was pretty interesting. The cinematography was well done. Yeah, the cinematography and the production design and everything was really well done. Hey, Joe. They put a ton of work into it for sure. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. 7.5 out of 10. Good stuff. Some solid gore, little fan service-y in spots. But that's what you get with a fan film. Really good for being an indie. Yeah, totally. It's awesome. Yeah, I mean, it's, I really enjoyed it. I had a fun time with it. Did anybody back it on Indiegogo? Let's see if you can spot any of your names in the Indiegogo here. It's a lot of backers. Man, a lot of backers. But, they put the money on the screen. Well, Womp Stomp helped them. Womp Stomp helped them produce it and get everything going. So, and Vincente from Womp Stomp was the cop at the end that got the chainsaw from Mrs. Voorhees. So, four barf bags on the gore card. There you go. That's a good rating. When you start your retirement as a gentleman of leisure next year, you're gonna drop a few bucks on fan films. Let's see if there's any after credit sequence here. we going to get an after credit sequence? Let's see. No, doesn't look like there's going to be an after credit sequence. Oh, well. Good stuff, though. I thoroughly enjoyed it. My favorite kill. Oh, man. There were a lot of good kills in that one. There were a lot of good kills. What was your favorite kill, Scatterbrain? the spine ripping, yeah, that was pretty out there. That may have been a little much, but other than that, there were some good ones. I liked the machete through the back of the head. I liked the hatchet in the top of the head, and then the axe to decapitate. Just, that was Jason multitasking there. But that was fun. Never Hike Alone and In the Snow are still your favorite fan films? It's a lot of fun, though. Yeah, I've got the Halloween Kills mask on the way. That one cosplay guy. I got an email today that it's been shipped. So. Pam Laborious gave me Grandpa from TCM2 vibes. Yes, they did a good job. It was entertaining. Yes, absolutely. I'm working on the next guest for. I'm working on a guest for the next Bloodstream. I'm working on several guests, actually. So. Do you think the U.S. Marshal going into fist fight mode was a diss on Halloween Resurrection and the Busta Rhymes fiasco? No. That kind of reminded me more of the Jules in part. Is that his name? Jules from part 8? The boxer who gets his head punched off. Oh, that's cool, Dan. Yeah, there were some Evil Dead vibes for sure. Julius, yes, that was his name. Julius from part 8. Because I will say it again, fan film by you is what I think we all would like to see. Oh. I don't know what kind of fan film I would make. Probably wouldn't do it Friday the 13th. It was all right. So, all right, cool. Seems like everybody liked it. It's cool. Nice little extra Friday the 13th. We've almost got 100 likes on the stream. If you've not dropped a like on the stream, please do so. I would appreciate it. The Hobgoblins fan film. There you go. Yeah. No, I would do a Don't Panic sequel fan film with John Michael Bischoff. That's the fan film I would do. For sure. All right, thank you guys. 108 likes. I appreciate that. Let's do a shot to 108 likes on Friday the 13th. Ooh. That Dr. McGillicuddy is good stuff. Good stuff. You finally saw Don't Panic, Jeff? Thought it was hilarious? Such a great movie. You're going to get the... Oh, of course, the song will have to be in there. We'll have the old song, and then we'll have a new version of it. So... Thanks for showing the movie, Piz. I'd have probably not gotten around to seeing it for a while if I hadn't seen it here tonight. Oh, well, that's cool. Yeah. I'm glad you could hang out, Horror Geek. I appreciate it. Rick Rolled, you're binging the Friday the 13th movies. Cool. Very cool. It is a great song. Yes. Yes, indeed. You grew up in front of a TV. Who didn't grow up in front of a TV? Who didn't grow up in front of a TV? Seriously. Derek, I don't mind you coming in and mentioning somebody else's channel, but I mean, don't spam it, dude. That's not cool. Happy Friday the 13th to you, Jimmy. Tonight is Jason Lives, the final chapter, and Dreaming of Rhonda Shear, and 1-900 commercials in between. Yes. Rhonda Shear is on my list. Trust me, Rhonda Shear is on my list. I would love to do a bloodstream with her. So what's everybody's plans for the rest of Friday the 13th? We've got less than an hour left in Friday the 13th, in the only Friday the 13th of 2021. What do you guys got planned? Well, if you're on the East Coast, that is. Gonna try and make it through all 400 minutes of Crystal Lake Memories. Oh, wow. I don't have the Majorettes Blu-ray. I've got it on DVD back there somewhere, but I don't have the Blu-ray. Watching YouTube while the wife is snoring. Is 2021 the slowest Scream Factory slate? I don't know. Seems like they've put out a lot this year. Hey, Sinister Antics, Friday the 13th for you. Happy Friday the 13th. Oh, Sting the Scorpion. That's right. You're in are you in Australia, Sting the Scorpion? Hey, Tennessee Tammy. Enjoyed the live stream tonight as always. Well, thank you. Oh, Nova Scotia. Okay. So it's already past midnight up there. All right, Dan, take care, man. Have a good rest of your weekend. Thanks for hanging out. You're going to add the Nothing But Trouble Blu-ray to your collection, Jason? Sinister Antics. You saw the Val Kilmer documentary. Yeah, I've heard good things about that. Hopefully going to finish watching part 3, but getting tired. It's getting late. Only an hour left if you're on the East Coast for this Friday the 13th, the only Friday the 13th of 2021. And I think there's only going to be one Friday the 13th next year too. So not a lot of Friday the 13th to go around. All right, let's do another doctor shot. Gonna do a doctor shot here with my buddy Dave. Oh. All right, Dave. This one's for you, bud. Cheers. Just what the doctor ordered. How long are you going to rock the rocker hair, Piz? I don't know. I'm just going to, let it grow, I guess, for a while. I've had it cut a couple of times just to kind of shape it up, but I don't know. This is about the longest I've ever had it. So I don't know. What's my plans? Oh man, I don't know what I'm going to do for the rest of the night. Actually, yeah, I'm probably going to finish watching the extras on the new 101 Films Hell Night Blu-ray, so I can get that review out in the next couple of days. A lot of extras on that sucker, and like all the extras are like at least 20 minutes long, so it's a lot. It's a lot. You just got the original Death Wish on Blu-ray? Nice. Well done. If you're a fan of him, it's most definitely worth watching. He mentioned starring in Michael Mann's Heat was a creative breath of fresh air after being stuck in the bat suit. Oh, I bet. Yeah, I bet. Oh, thank you, Shannon. Piers, how many Friday the 13th did you watch today? Only one so far. Well, and Jason Rising. So 2, technically. 1 official and 1 fan film. Yes, I have ranked all of the Friday the 13th movies. Hey, why don't we let's watch that. You guys want? Let's watch that. Why not? I wonder if my thoughts on the Friday the 13th series has changed since I did my ranking video. When did I do that one? 3 years ago. Okay, so I did this video 3 years ago in which I ranked all of the Friday the 13th films. So let's see. Let's check it out. Let's see if my thoughts, if my rankings have changed any. Over the years, I've been asked by countless people to do a video ranking the Friday the 13th films, and I've been hesitant about tackling such an ostensibly overwhelming task up until now. If you're familiar with my channel, you know I love this series, so to sit down with the intentions of ranking each individual movie, either objectively or subjectively, just seemed like an insurmountable task, and one that would invariably lead to a splitting headache. Then a while ago, my buddy Mr. Myers sent me a link to a video from a much larger YouTube channel ranking the films in the Friday the 13th series. And according to this channel, which shall remain nameless, Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning, is the worst film in the series. Now, you guys know I love Friday the 13th Part 5, but I can at least meet you halfway. I know it's not everybody's cup of tea, but worst movie in the series? Really? The list went on, and according to this channel, which shall remain nameless, Jason X and the Friday the 13th remake both made it into the top 5. At this point, I decided that I had to speak up for the series that I love so much. Keep in mind, this list is based upon my objective opinion regarding the quality of each individual film. So without further ado, to celebrate Friday the 13th, here's my list of Friday the 13th movies from worst to best. I hope you enjoy and have a great, safe, and happy Friday the 13th. I debated adding Freddy vs. Jason to this list because it feels far more like a Freddy movie than a Jason movie. But I let you guys make the call on social media, and without a doubt, you wanted Freddy vs. Jason on this list. The ultimate showdown between these two horror heavyweights, these titans of terror, should have brought down the house. Thank you, Charlie. More than a decade in the making, eagerly anticipated by horror fans the world over, and the source of endless debate. The resulting movie, strictly from a Friday the 13th fan's point of view, is insulting. Freddy vs. Jason was a misstep from the very beginning, with New Line execs going out of their way to swoon director Ronnie Yu into helming the project. Prior to directing Freddy vs. Jason, Yu admitted to only having seen the first films from both franchises, although in other interviews he's contradicted himself, saying he'd seen the first Nightmare on Elm Street and only once. Either way, Yu had no business directing the biggest event film in horror history, and he proves that early on. Yu's first mandate as director was to recast the role of Jason, ignoring fan favorite Kane Hodder for a much larger, Frankenstein-like vision of the character, one he hoped audiences would not only side with, but feel compassion for. Here, Jason is winnowed down to a lumbering, personality-devoid mass who, despite his size, isn't imposing whatsoever and has zero screen presence. And don't get me started on the film's insistence that Jason is afraid of water, a true testament to just how clueless Freddy vs. Jason is. Yu's over-the-top visual style is another huge problem, taking the film down the path of pure satire. The action set pieces feel more at home in a comic book adaptation than a horror film. From a storytelling point of view, the movie feels as lifeless as Jason is, lumbering around for 60 or so minutes comprised of bad characters, bad dialogue, and some painfully bad acting, until the final reel, which is the movie's only real saving grace. The Freddy vs. Jason showdown is a pretty brutal piece of mortal, or in this case, immortal combat. But again, the action is so over the top it feels less like fan service and more like a farce. The movie made a killing at the box office, but New Line capitalized on Freddy vs. Jason's success by unsuccessfully rebooting both franchises.
It's true. No, I messed up. I messed up on the numbers at one point, so I don't remember which one I messed up on as far as the numbers are concerned. But Freddy vs. Jason, if I were to add that one into the list of Friday the 13th movies, it's still rock bottom. Thank you, Nico. In honor of this historic Piz reaction YouTube video, Piz reacts to his own opinion. Thank you, Nico. My crush on Monica Keena remains. Yeah, I've seen Monica Keena good in a lot of things. just not in Freddy versus Jason. So I blame that on the director, not on her. Now, I will say this. I have softened a lot on Jason X over the years. But let's continue on. It's a proven fact. Space is where horror franchises go to die, and Jason X certainly didn't disprove that. Jason X was conceived during the many years Freddy vs. Jason spent toiling in development limbo. New Line was cool with greenlighting another Jason movie, but only if it didn't interfere with the timeline of Freddy vs. Jason. Because that movie was in such a state of chaos, with so many different screenplays taking the film in equally as many directions, the only way to successfully not step on Freddy vs. Jason's toes was to advance the timeline. And oh, did they ever advance it. The year is 2455. That's right, 2455. I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt here and just assume that the date was an inside joke of sorts, having to do with the seemingly endless development process of Freddy vs. Jason. The movie finds Jason having been cryogenically frozen for a few hundred years, only to be thawed out aboard an educational spacecraft comprised of young, stupid, and horny students. So clearly, not much has changed over the intervening centuries. Once de-thawed, Jason goes on his usual bloody rampage. Screenwriter Todd Farmer and director James Isaacs both deserve an A for effort here. You can almost see a fairly self-aware movie in Jason X, winking at the audience as if it understands just how ridiculous this setup is, while throwing in a dash or two of fan service, particularly in the form of a clever moment in which Jason is transported back to Crystal Lake circa 1980 via a computer simulation. However, the film never rises above the clearly low budget it had to work with. The sets, the CGI, even the design of Uber Jason, a cybernetically enhanced version of Jason, which was supposed to be the film's big reveal if it hadn't already been prominently featured in behind-the-scenes photos, on the movie poster, and in the trailer, are all far from impressive. The design of Uber Jason in particular is lackluster, consisting of a black bodysuit with a few pieces of shiny material glued onto it. To add insult to injury, New Line shelved the movie for over a year, and by the time it got a very quiet theatrical release, what few people who really wanted to see it most likely already had, courtesy of a bootlegged copy which had already been circulating for months. Hampered by production problems that allegedly saw co-writer and director Adam Marcus relieved of his directing duties halfway through production and replaced at the helm by producer Sean S. Cunningham, it's no wonder Jason Goes to Hell the Final Friday came out sideways. Again, I'll give Adam Marcus and co-writer Dean Lorey an A for effort. So yeah, I've softened a lot on Jason X over the years. But I don't know. I don't know if it. Well, I don't know. Let's see. I don't remember where I put the remake. I don't know. We'll see. Now, again, remember, I love Jason Goes to Hell, but it's, I tried to be as objective as possible with this list. So, tried to be as objective as possible. They tried to do something different with the series that had taken repetition to a whole new level. I'm just not sure turning Jason into a body-jumping demon slug thing was the right way to go. Limiting Jason's actual screen time to about 15 minutes total wasn't a great idea either. To say Jason Goes to Hell is a messy movie is quite the understatement. The movie doesn't feel incomplete, it feels outright abandoned, birthed from a halfway finished screenplay and then placed in the hands of an untested director. Jason Goes to Hell the Final Friday was the first Jason film released by New Line Cinema. Now that Jason had taken up digs within the house that Freddy built, fans assumed that this could mean only one thing: Freddy vs. Jason. Jason Goes to Hell was intended to play as the bumper to that eventual showdown, as at this point in Freddy vs. Jason's long simmering development process, the idea was for the two of them to duke it out in the Devil's Octagon. The film even ends on the image of Jason's mask being dragged into the fiery depths by Freddy's razor-gloved hand. However, it would still be a decade before that film finally premiered, and at that point, the whole showdown in hell thing had long since been scrapped. There are some good ideas at play in Jason Goes to Hell the Final Friday, although they aren't nearly fleshed out enough to fully resonate. On a positive note, the film sports a strong cast, a nice sense of humor, some gory kills, although many were forcibly trimmed by the MPAA, and a great character in Creighton Duke. The fact that the film didn't confine itself entirely to the camp, but opened its narrative up to more of the town of Crystal Lake was a nice addition. The local diner, having taken a capitalist approach to Crystal Lake's bloody reputation, offering items like Jason burgers and decorating the place in hockey masks, was an interesting idea too. With a polish or two to the screenplay and in the hands of a more self-assured director, fans of the series could possibly have overlooked the lack of Jason himself in the movie and maybe even accepted the whole body-hopping slug thing. As it stands, Jason Goes to Hell the Final Friday is largely disliked by the fan base, and deservedly so. Number 9. The Friday the 13th remake does a lot of things right, I'll admit. There's a big body count, the kills are good, and it's plenty sleazy. So why does the movie rank so low on my list? The Friday the 13th remake runs out of steam quick thanks to a disruptive framing device that incorporates elements of the original Friday the 13th and Friday the 13th Part 2 all within the first 15 minutes before finally segueing into the main plot. From there, Friday the 13th, 2009 never seems to regain its footing and just feels like a by-the-numbers slasher movie that only aspires to be a by-the-numbers slasher movie. According to director Marcus Nispel, he often butted heads with producers over creative matters during filming. The conflict ultimately resulted in Nispel directing the movie on autopilot, and it shows. The screenplay is also flat, suffering from horribly cardboard characters whose demises, regardless of their brutality, just don't resonate. The film's portrayal of Jason never quite set well with many fans either. His use of booby traps, elaborate trip lines, and an underground labyrinth of tunnels used to access every part of the camp just didn't feel like the Jason we all know and love. It's not a bad slasher movie by slasher movie standards. It just feels hollow, uninspired, and easily forgettable. The movie opened big theatrically, then sank like a stone once negative word of mouth circulated. Jason hasn't seen the light of the big screen since. How long ago was that? To say Friday the 13th Part 8 Jason Takes Manhattan is 2009? half-cocked is both humorous God. and true. Humorous because the phrase half-cocked is just fun to say, and true because Friday It the is. 13th Part 8 Jason Takes Manhattan clearly wasn't thought through before being brought to the big screen. The movie seemingly pays no nevermind to the entry that preceded it in both Jason's attire and just overall look. The zombie-like Jason of Part 7 with his hanging rags of clothes and flesh so badly decayed it reveals a good part of his bone structure beneath has been magically replaced by a more intact version of Jason, who's clearly paid his tailor a recent visit. Also, Crystal Lake is no longer a lake at all, but an enormous inlet fed by the Atlantic Ocean and big enough for a luxury cruise ship to dock. Friday the 13th Part 8 is also a crude piece of false advertising. Those expecting to see Jason stalking the streets of New York City were sorely disappointed. It's common knowledge that Vancouver doubled for New York in the film, with the exception of one iconic sequence actually shot in Times Square. That brief but memorable scene was unfortunately about all of New York the movie's meager budget could afford. Writer-director Rob Hedden had originally envisioned shooting much of the film in New York, including set pieces involving Madison Square Garden, the Brooklyn Bridge, and the Empire State Building. However, once the film's budget was handed down by Paramount, a major rewrite was needed. Jason didn't quite take Manhattan so much as he breezed through it. Budgetary constraints kept the bulk of the film taking place on the doomed cruise ship before disembarking for the mean streets and sewer systems of Vancouver. On top of that, the movie feels rushed and only halfway realized. There's plot holes aplenty, flashbacks that make no sense whatsoever. Jason can now teleport, and what was with the finale? Jason cries out for his mommy moments before succumbing to a tidal wave of acid that turns him back into a child. Sounds like the result of a long night's writing, an impending deadline, and a lot of drugs. A lot of drugs. A lot of drugs. New Blood is exactly what executive producer Frank Mancuso Jr. wanted with the 7th entry in the Friday the 13th series. 6 very similarly plotted movies in 6 years' time had clearly caused some burnout with the fans, and the diminishing box office return served as proof. The series severely needed a shot in the arm. It was also right around this time that New Line and Paramount began to court one another regarding a Freddy vs. Jason film. That courtship was short-lived, but Mancuso had an idea. His mandate to screenwriter Daryl Haney: just watch Friday Part 4 and rip that off. But if we can't have Freddy versus Jason, let's have Jason versus Carrie in the form of a young woman with telekinetic powers. Friday the 13th Part 7 is memorable for introducing the world to Jason Voorhees by way of Kane Hodder. Hodder's portrayal of Jason, teeming with rage and unbridled menace, brought a personality to the character none of the performers before him had achieved. The design of Jason in the film is also astounding. Director and special makeup effects artist John Carl Buechler wanted his design to reflect all the damage Jason had sustained over the years, and to show that the decades he'd spent at the bottom of Crystal Lake following the events of Part 6 had not been good to him. Although Jason had clearly hit the weight room in between entries, his zombie-like decayed visage with bone structure visible beneath the tattered remnants of both his clothing and flesh is an iconic image of the unstoppable killer. The makeup effects were so effective, particularly the prosthetics for Jason's mutilated face, that they were deemed too graphic by the MPAA. The ratings board also saw fit to request that essentially every kill in the film be significantly altered. This proves Buechler as a competent makeup effects artist, but as a director, Buechler has more than his fair share of limitations. Typically, in a slasher movie, you can overlook shoddy directing, paper-thin characters, poor acting, editing, etc. when you have some blockbuster kills. The MPAA's neutering of the kills in Friday the 13th Part 7 only serves to highlight the poor technical qualities of the film, such as the cinematography and lighting, which seem far more akin to that of a daytime soap opera than a slasher film. The character of Tina, ably played by Law Park Lincoln, is a standout in the film for sure, and her showdown with Jason at the end is pretty fun to watch. But the movie never quite seems to pull it all together. Friday the 13th Part 7, The New Blood. I still have a crush on Tina, by the way. I still have a crush on Tina. I'll always have a crush on Tina. It didn't provide the series with the shot in the arm Frank Mancuso Jr. had intended, but instead stoked the flames of burnout even further. Only 1 year after the stellar box office of the last Friday the 13th, an entry boisterously touted as the final chapter, Paramount and executive producer Frank Mancuso Jr., seeing more cash in them their heels, decided that maybe Friday the 13th Part 4 wasn't the final chapter after all. Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning, is easily the most divisive entry in the series, with many people unable to get past the fact that the film features an imposter in the guise of Jason. Writer-director Danny Steinman was presented with a tremendous challenge with the fifth film in the series. Mancuso wanted a passing of the machete, so to speak, from Jason to Tommy, and A New Beginning was to service that transition. The movie finds Tommy Jarvis deeply disturbed from the events of the last film at a halfway house for troubled teens. Shortly after his arrival, a fellow patient is murdered, the result of a dispute over a chocolate bar, and someone following Jason's old MO then begins racking up a body count. Has Tommy snapped and taken on the persona of Jason, or is Jason back from the dead and with a bone to pick with Tommy? Friday the 13th, A New Beginning is a murder mystery instead of a straightforward slasher movie like the three previous Friday films. The intention was to keep the audience guessing, although audiences didn't seem aware of that fact, a failing on the part of Paramount's promotional team. When it's finally revealed that Roy, the ambulance driver who we've only seen on screen for a few seconds beforehand, is actually impersonating Jason, audiences were left dumbfounded and feeling cheated. The sour taste the movie left in fans' collective mouths was so potent that it blinded many to the fact that Friday the 13th, A New Beginning boasts a salacious streak of dark humor, is sleazy to its very core, and features some of the most memorable characters in franchise history: Ethel, Junior, Reggie the Reckless, Demon. The movie also boasts a huge body count, although the kills were forcibly trimmed by the MPAA, and of course, Debbie Sue Voorhees. Still, A New Beginning is best known as being the Friday the 13th with, quote unquote, the fake Jason. Happy Friday the 13th, Mr. Dark. Friday the 13th Part 3 is memorable for three reasons. One, it introduced Jason to his trademark hockey mask, an accessory now far more recognizable to Jason than to the sport of its origin. Two, the film was shot and presented in 3D. And three, Richard Brooker's portrayal of Jason. Directly following the events of Friday the 13th Part 2, which would have made the date here Saturday the 14th or even Sunday the 15th, right? Never mind. Friday the 13th Part 3 finds Jason stalking a group of vacationing teens and a couple of middle-aged potheads at Higgins Haven. This is pretty by-the-number slasher fare here, with a few exceptions. While the 3D offers up a couple of nice gags, the star of the show here is undoubtedly Richard Brooker. Brooker's portrayal of Jason is widely acclaimed among series fans, often causing a rift among diehards when it comes to who is the definitive Jason performer. You're either a Kane Hodder guy or a Richard Brooker guy. Brooker's Jason also invariably created the hulking but stealthy archetype for the character, replicated by nearly all future entries. The film's location, its memorable characters, including jokester Shelley, and a trio of leather-clad bikers, and a certain incredibly painful-looking kill are also highlights. Ouch. The movie suffers from less than stellar acting from its lead, however, and it's clear that director Steve Miner's attentions were focused far more on getting the 3D elements in the film right than the performances or the screenplay. There's also a confusing backstory involving our final girl, in which she recalls an encounter with Jason at some point in the recent past that may or may not have concluded with her being sexually assaulted. The film isn't too clear on this point, but it certainly leads one to believe that we can add rapist to Jason's rap sheet. It's also the only time in series history where Jason seems driven by something other than the sole desire to kill for his mommy. Steelbooker's performance, the addition of the iconic hockey mask, and the memorable characters make Friday the 13th Part 3 a series standout and a favorite among fans. Oh, and that disco remix of the Friday the 13th theme is pretty bumpin' too. Very bumpin'. Very bumpin'. Fan reaction to the Jason-less Friday the 13th A New Beginning was overwhelmingly negative, and after a strong opening weekend, the movie sank at the box office. Because of this, Paramount and series producer Frank Mancuso Jr. decided to scrap their plans of having Tommy Jarvis appropriating Jason's hockey mask and machete for a more tried and true approach to box office gold. You want Jason back? Well, you got him. Writer-director Tom McLaughlin's take on the series' sixth installment was to approach it with both horror and humor in mind. Clearly inspired by classics like Frankenstein, McLaughlin's story finds an older Tommy Jarvis, this time played by genre favorite Tom Matthews, seeking to bury the trauma of Jason once and for all. How? By digging Jason up, of course. Those not-so-well-laid plans go awry, and Jason is brought back to life via a stray bolt of lightning, making him more powerful than he's ever been. Jason returns to his old stomping grounds where camp is already in session, and bloodshed ensues. Jason Lives Friday the 13th Part 6 is a standout in the series on almost every level. McLaughlin brings wit and humor to the material without making a joke of Jason, thanks in large part to C.J. Graham's ominous portrayal of our hockey-masked hero. The characters are well written and likable, the performances are great all around, and we get some really nice kills, including one I like to call the chiropractor. The movie also stands out as the only Friday the 13th where the kids actually arrive at camp before Jason's had the opportunity to kill everybody. McLaughlin throws in some nice action set pieces, including a rockin' car chase and a harrowing finale in which Tommy seeks to return Jason to his original resting place at the bottom of Crystal Lake. Other standout moments include paintball warriors running afoul of Jason during a team-building exercise, and a sequence in which Jason eschews the old adage of if this motorhome is a rockin', don't come a knockin'. We also get a headbanging soundtrack featuring Alice Cooper. McLaughlin's balancing of humor with horror, the strong cast, and great performances, as well as the technical savvy McLaughlin exhibits at the helm, makes Jason Lives Friday the 13th Part 6 one of the best and most polished entries in the series. The first sequel to the smash hit Friday the 13th finds Jason very much alive, all grown up, and sporting a highly fashionable tater sack on his head. After paying a visit to Alice, the sole survivor of the first film, and staging a touching reunion between her and his mother's decapitated head, Jason sets out to systematically dispatch a group of young people training to become camp counselors on his home turf. Friday the 13th Part 2 follows pretty much the exact same beats as the first Friday the 13th, only substituting Jason for Pamela. However, the film benefits from a strong and likable cast of characters, among them series favorite Amy Steele, and a foreboding atmosphere, heightening the already taut suspense of the final reel. Typically, my least favorite part of a slasher movie is the inevitable chase. Here, director Steve Miner manages to create some real tension with an assist from Harry Manfredini's score that doesn't lag the film down, but rather ratchets it up a notch. Friday the 13th Part 2 also throws some very nice kills our way, including one of the most mean-spirited of the series, as well as the infamous shish kebab. The image of Tater Sack Jason, rounded out by flannel shirt, overalls, and pickaxe, is an unnerving vision, reminiscent of the Phantom Killer from the cult classic The Town That Dreaded Sundown. Friday the 13th Part 2 is also infamous for the behind-the-scenes shenanigans both cast and crew indulged in during filming. I can't go into too many details here without the risk of having this video flagged for explicit content, but let's just say Steve Miner was quite the playboy in his day. Derivative though the film may be, Friday the 13th Part 2 is a series standout for having unleashed the adult Jason Voorhees upon the world, giving us one of the series' most beloved final girls, two of the most memorable kills in series history, and a dooming atmosphere to boot. And of course, Muffin. Having funded the movie based on the evocative title alone, producer-director Sean S. Cunningham's sole motivation to make Friday the 13th was to keep the lights on while he finished the family-friendly film he was certain would be his ticket to success. Friday the 13th became the breakout smash of 1980, an independently financed film that was picked up and distributed by a major studio and made a killing at the box office. Whatever happened to that family-friendly movie? Who cares? Friday the 13th would change the landscape of horror for the entire decade to come. It made every major studio clamor to either find or finance their very own low-budget slashers. Friday the 13th is also credited as being the film that ushered in the splatter era of horror, in which special makeup effects artists and their ghastly creations became the stars of the show. Tom Savini's stellar makeup effects in Friday the 13th were groundbreaking for the time, and even under the scrutiny of high definition, still hold up well today. Though Savini's work often receives the bulk of the film's praise, it's Sean S. Cunningham's steady direction and the grim, almost evil atmosphere the movie possesses, driven by composer Harry Manfredini's unforgettable score, that makes the film truly resonate. Friday the 13th also sports a strong cast, including a young Kevin Bacon, deft pacing, and characters that are both fleshed out and likable, giving their untimely and often gruesome demises an added weight. The casting of Betsy Palmer as Mrs. Voorhees was an inspired choice on the part of Cunningham. It was such a shocking move, considering Palmer's squeaky clean image, that critics such as Siskel and Ebert went so far as to urge the public to contact her directly and voice their consternation toward her for accepting the role. Palmer's portrayal of Mrs. Voorhees, a loving mother whose grief over her son's tragic death at the hand of inattentive counselors drove her to All right, madness, Loki, is take care, iconic. man. Have a good To night. horror fans, she's something of a surrogate mother.
Thanks for hanging
You
out.
feel for her loss and can meet her at least halfway in her desire for bloody retribution. Adrienne King also delivers a strong performance as Alice, our final girl, and her showdown with Mrs. Voorhees at the end is a catfight for the ages. Though Friday the 13th is the rare example of a popular horror series whose first entry is widely considered not to be its best, the film certainly deserves its heaping helping of praise, not just by Friday the 13th fans, but by slasher movie fans in general. The fourth entry in the Friday the 13th series, ostentatiously branded as the final chapter, is not only widely regarded as the best film in the Friday the 13th series, but an example of the perfect slasher movie. Barney Cohen's screenplay eschews many of the already tired beats of the three previous films and introduces a much-needed breath of fresh air in the form of the Jarvis family. The screenplay also sports colorful and memorable characters, most notably a young Tommy Jarvis, played by Corey Feldman, who resonated with fans undoubtedly because we recognized a great deal of ourselves within him. The film also features an early and very memorable performance from Crispin Glover. Friday the 13th, the final chapter, also marked the return of makeup effects artist Tom Savini, who provides some of the best and bloodiest kills of the series, including a sequence involving a spear gun in a guy's groin that is cringe-inducing to say the very least. Savini also reportedly served as the inspiration for the character of Tommy Jarvis, an obvious homage considering Tommy's penchant for creating ghastly masks and bloody props. The pacing is spot on, the atmosphere is creepy, and the final reel is harrowing because you're invested in the characters whose lives hang in the balance. Ted White's portrayal of Jason is also a standout. He's imposing for sure, but here Jason seems cunning and far more vicious than we've seen him before. The finale is intense, culminating in a brilliant effect from Savini, in which Jason is taken down by a machete buried deep in the side of his head. When the handle of the machete makes contact with the floor, Jason's head, complete with expressive animatronics to show his pained dismay, slides slowly down the blade. The final chapter is an inspired entry in the Friday the 13th series, with its union of good writing, a steady hand behind the camera in director Joseph Zito, stunning makeup effects, and a great cast of both likable and memorable characters. It's invariably the best Friday the 13th film in the series, but more so one of the best slasher movies ever made, period. Now put that in your computer, Teddy.
So I think my list. I think that's still pretty much my ranking. Still, how I'd rank the films. So yeah, I think that one. I think that ranking is still pretty much current in my. I think that one, yeah. Mic drop. There you go. Yeah. You have to remake one of the Friday the 13th sequels. Probably Jason Takes Manhattan and literally have it take place in Manhattan. I mean, yeah. If you're going to remake one, do Manhattan and have Jason actually make it to Manhattan and do some damage in Manhattan. So. Thank you, Sinister Antics. Appreciate that.
Oh, goodness gracious. I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a night right there. It's been a fun Friday the 13th stream. We did some unboxings. We talked a lot about Friday the 13th. We watched Jason Rising. I reacted to my Friday the 13th ranking video from, when was that one done? 2017. Wow. Almost 4 years ago. And it's just been fun. I really appreciate you all hanging out with me on this Friday the 13th. And yeah, it's just been a lot of fun. And yeah, hope you all had a fun time and had a great Friday the 13th just in general. Thank you, Sean. Today was awesome. Thanks for the stream. So thank you, Scatterbrain. Appreciate that. Hey, Brad. Thank you. Thank you, Shannon. Appreciate that. Let me do some shout outs here. Now, when I switched computers, everybody who sent me a super chat prior to me jumping onto this computer, it didn't keep track of it. I know Nico sent me a super chat, so thank you, Nico. Jarrah sent a super sticker, and I know there were other people who sent super chats, but I no longer have a log of them, unfortunately. So I do apologize for that, but thanks to everybody who did super chats. Let me see who's still with us here. Thank you, Shannon, for becoming a channel member again. Let's see who's still with me tonight. JS, Brandon Adamson, Nico, J666, Killjoy 666, Briley Van Dyke, Sean Sr., Sinister Antics, Joe Cool, Charlie Varick, Robert Long, Plainview 1981, Mike Barrett, Sting of the Scorpion 78, Andrew Ortiz, Loki Vision Films, Scatterbrain. Yeah, thank you all for tuning in. I really appreciate it. It's been fun. Have a great rest of your Friday the 13th. Have a great rest of your weekend also. Take care. And until next time, be safe, be good. As Jeremy says, be good. And yeah, take care. Peace.